Hello everybody, what's up? CaptainTurbo here, and welcome. Wait for it. You know what, it's a pretty long intro. Welcome to Mega Man 6. Alright, so guys, it's been a while since I did a Mega Man game. No, technically I did this game fairly recently on a live stream. 1 second, I'm just putting away my my food. And yeah, it's I think it's time to finally let's play this. So what's the story of Mega Man 6? Well, Dr. Wily has been imprisoned, or at least has disappeared, and this newcomer, Mr. X, decides to hold a World Robot Championship tournament, or something along those lines anyway. And he intends to take over the world with it, I assume. Whatever, I mean, it's not like he's for Dr. Wily. We've got absolutely nothing to worry about here. And fantastic music here for the menu, which is fantastic, as I said. And it's actually the first time I'm really listening to this, and I really wish I could listen to it longer, but nonetheless, we gotta get started. I would if the control was responding to me. So I'm gonna pause here, and I'm gonna come back as soon as I actually get the controls working. And there we go, guys. I managed to fix that little fuck up by myself. Alright, so we got 8 more new Robot Masters here to deal with. Blizzard Man, Wind Man, Flame Man, Tomahawk Man, Centaur Man, Night Man, Yamato Man, and Plant Man. Now, I usually start off with Flame Man. Arguably not the easiest Robot Master to deal with first, but this is the one I've always just gone for first. New little details there from the Robot Master selection screen as well, which is pretty awesome. Now, if you've played Mega Man 5, you'll know most of what Mega Man can do. Obviously, he can shoot, he has the Mega Buster, which you can power up, he can slide, and all that good jazz. Now, as I said, it's been a while since I played Mega Man 6, probably about, at this point, oh, careful, that is dangerous, probably about 6 months, sort of, around that general area. Obviously, it'll be a lot longer since I've played it, since you guys will watch this, of course. I'm going to try and go through the game as best I can with what I remember. Alright, for these enemies right here, you have to use a fully charged Buster Shot, otherwise it's just going to take forever. In fact, I don't even think it's possible without a fully charged Buster Shot. But the reason you want to use them is just basically to keep safe from any flames that the other enemies may decide to drop. Well, these ones actually, these ones that keep dropping fucking fireballs and lighting the oil on fire. Which, by the way, that is what it is, it's oil. But yeah, live streamed this. Obviously the first time I played it was the SLPH's 50th race, actually, and enjoyed it then, and I really enjoyed it during the stream, thanks to some help from my friends. Yes, I'm gonna try and avoid singing the song there for that. I was able to actually get through the game fairly easily, actually, and then it all went to shit as soon as Mega Man 7 started. Not the easiest game I've played. And yes, I will be doing Mega Man 7 at some point, obviously, because it's Mega Man, and I'm pretty much doing the entire Mega Man series at this point. But yeah, Mega Man 7 was definitely a trial. I'll give it that much. I don't think the actual flames are gonna calm down here. So, yeah, let's just, I want the E-Tank, and I'm having the E-Tank. You're not stopping me from having my E-Tank. So we got the E-Tank. That's pretty much for the boss more than anything else. It's definitely a good idea to have one for the boss. He's not the hardest thing in the world, but he may surprise you with some of the things he'll do. But we're actually already at the boss. I'm going to try it without using the E-Tank first. I may as well. I've got like, for my health, maybe a little bit more, but I don't think I'm going to be able to do this. I remember the pattern, but it's hard to avoid some of his attacks, so we will do our best, but I'm not expecting any miracles here. Because of that attack right there, unfortunately, sadly your Buster Shot does not go through it either. So even if you do get a shot off, it's not going to actually work. Damn, I'm gonna be really close. Ah, damn it, I got him down to about a third as well. That's actually not a bad showing right there. But I wasn't really expecting to do it. Alright, so this is gonna be pretty similar to like previous Let's Plays and stuff. I've kind of gotten into the habit of no longer doing parts, I'll just like stop at a certain point that I feel is a good stopping point. Okay, and unfortunately those patterns are pretty much random, so even if you do manage to avoid it, it's going to be purely down to luck and good reflexes, both of which I don't really have. But, you know, this is not going terribly at the moment. Alright, there we go. Actually, that worked out fairly well. I actually managed to retain my E-Tank as well, which is actually really surprised. I don't think I've done that yet. You know, I don't profess to be a fantastic Mega Man player by any stretch of the imagination, so... But for beating Flame Man, we get the F-Blast, or the Fire Blast. I think it's Fire Blast, or maybe Flame Blast. And we also get the Rush Power Adapter, which is one of the main reasons you actually go for Flame Man first. Alright, well, next up we have Blizzard Man, obviously. Fire melts ice, makes perfect sense to me. Alright, here we go. Oh, by the way, yeah, I'll show it off, actually. We've already got a couple of different things here. We've got Mega Man's Mega Buster, we got the Fire Blast. E-Tanks, obviously, live in the bottom right. The Power Adapter, I will show it off, actually. You get this nifty little cutscene that, unfortunately, I don't think... that sadly, I don't think you have to watch through, but it's a bit too long. So basically, you charge it up, and you basically let loose a powerful attack. That's pretty much it. It's kind of neat. I like it anyway. Obviously, you can charge it up, do a more powerful hit. And you also get a another adapter, I believe, in the near future, where you can actually glide with it. Unfortunately, I'm not going to have that for a while. I think I should get up here, actually, that's surprising. We're going to stick with the power adapter for at least a little bit. Obviously, there are ice physics in this stage, so you want to be careful of that. Ah, I thought there's a little hidden thing down there, I forgot about it. Let's keep this thing charged up. Oh, fuck, that was bad. Unfortunately, I can't do that there, so I need to get Fire Blast going. Melt those, and there's the E-Tank. Already got two of them now. May as well just stick to the regular Buster for now. Ah, fuck. That isn't particularly good. Ah, fuck. Yeah, I'm getting my ass handed to me here a little bit. Can I break this? I know I can break it, actually, I don't know what I'm talking about. That's the only reason I wanted to break it. Unfortunately, I also allowed those to respawn. Respawning enemies, you know, definitely a Mega Man game. Didn't actually save me much time there. You can skip those enemies, by the way, if you just jump past them, but obviously... they're going to do a bit of damage if you try and do it that way. Anyway, got onto the submarine now. I think the water is instant death. I'm not going to even test it, so fuck that. I do need to be careful, even if I may switch out to this, so just so I can see what's in these. I could do with a little bit of health, which I'm not going to get. Yep, saw that coming. Thankfully, I'm not too far from the checkpoint. Down to my last life already, though. This isn't going to be a no-death run by any stretch of the imagination, but I've already thought that up if that was going to be right. And the blocks are no longer there, I just realized. Right, there's a hidden path down here, which has got a couple of goodies to it, so we're going to go check that out. Got an E-Tank, and that as well. Get the normal Mega Man out so we can slide our way across and take a little bit less time doing that. You know, it's this stage, to be honest, with this level, it's more the stage that's going to be a hazard to you than the actual roll-up master, so even with the Buster, I don't think this is that difficult of a stage. I've done it once. Like I say, I usually go for Flame Man first, so... Up we go. Get another one of these little guys. Well, little guys, these big guys here. Yeah, let's say you can just completely skip them if you want. And there you go. Alright, so let's get the flame blast out. The fire blast. I'm not actually sure which it's called, to be honest. Alright, so it's time for Blizzard Man, who's gonna look like a big fucking marble, by the way. And I really should have avoided that, to be honest. Yeah, that's gonna be a pain in the ass. I usually don't suffer too much from this guy, to be honest, and I'm a bit surprised I'm having so much trouble here. Should I... No. I was gonna say, should I use an E-Tech just to be safe, but no. Would have been a bit of a waste. Anyway, 2 roll-up masters down. To be honest, this game isn't hard. Not by any stretch of the imagination. If you have trouble with this Mega Man game, then you probably shouldn't be playing Mega Man. But we got the Blizzard attack for our trouble. And I'm just gonna click on something real fast because I don't like the way that's hiding there. Thank you. Sorry, just checking a few things here. So I believe next up I want to go Plant Man. This is actually a fairly difficult level, if I recall. The boss fight is actually fairly easy though, but the stage is pretty long, so it's a pick your poison type thing. In fact, I'm thinking of taking intentional death just so I can get my lives back. And we'll see what happens. There's going to be a lot of shit that just kind of jumps out at you from nowhere, or at least like feels like nowhere anyway. Alright, so we can get in here. I believe we're going to get the thing here as well, the rush adapter, the second one. At least I think we do. I could be misremembering. I don't manage to avoid the enemy. Actually surprised I managed to avoid that. I thought I was gonna take a hit at least. Come on, open up. Ah, fuck, got hit. So, hope you've all been well. Oh, Eddie, you fucking glorious bastard. So how have you guys been? Hope you've been well. This guy is actually pretty weak to the fire attack, but I'm just gonna see how my luck holds out with the Mega Buster. There we go. Actually, wasn't that bad. Might just switch to the flame for the next one though. Alright, here we go. These fucking things. Alright, so basically, if you hold down on the springs, then you'll actually jump a little bit higher. This is very dangerous. In fact, I'm gonna show why it's dangerous in a moment. So we're about to get to this section in question. I don't really need those. I believe the second ape's gonna come up in a second, so we're gonna use the fire one this time. There you go. It takes about I'd say a third of your flame ammo, but it actually takes care of the enemy really quickly. At least compared to the Mega Buster, so... Oh, fuck, I wasn't ready for that. Alright, so these fish will come out at certain areas, like this. So, jump across. They come out in most of them, actually, but not every single one. So it's a little bit like it's trying to throw you off, essentially. Ooh, I was going to just fall in there. And you need to be ready for them. Like that. Ah, fuck. I'll let that shoot its next bullet so I can jump down. Oh fuck, I let go too late. A little bit of health, that's actually going to be helpful. Get the health pickups here. I knew there was something coming. Also, there's a slight delay every time you pick up health here, so be very careful with that. The reason I'm being very, very careful with how I jump here. It's very easy to fall in and lose a life. You know, bottomless pits, you gotta have them. I think it's pretty much a rule of, like, fucking 80s and 90s gaming, apparently. I think stage-wise, for the Robot Master, I don't remember any of the other stages being this difficult, to be perfectly honest. I think it is just purely this stage that's a pain in the ass when it comes to the Robot Masters. Alright, so let's get the Blizzard attack out. And we're gonna use this against Plant Man. There is a trick to this guy, and I'm gonna try and do it. But I don't promise to be successful. Alright, so it basically shoots out like that. I did try and slide there, I don't know why it wasn't working. Alright, this is not going great, admittedly. Alright, so basically if you stay in this corner, and he does have a tendency to jump right over you, you will be fine. Ugh. Not liking my odds here. Ah, there we go. I'm still managing to avoid using an E-Tent, which is surprising me. That's 3 down. 5 to go. And for beating Plant Man, we get the Plant Barrier, which is another shield. And yes, we do get Rush Jet, which is a fantastic adapter. It really makes the game so much more fun, in my opinion, as well.